the SIR Foundation celebrated incredible advancements in 2025. From the work done to launch our brand new endowment, to the research and awards you have come to expect, our specialty in this organization are continuing to push IR research forward. Our commitment to research is part of our core values today, just as it was at our inception. And at SIR in 2025 in Nashville, the SIR Foundation joined in the celebration of SIR's 50th anniversary, revisiting the roots of our specialty and the innovation that drove our founding.
In addition to the formation of the society in the early years, we knew that for sustainability of the discipline, ultimately research was really important. And we created the foundation. Now, the foundation was an integral part to how we sustain our specialty from the beginning, our specialty, our society, and so on. Because what differentiates IR from almost every other discipline is our commitment to innovation and change. We understand that we need to continue. We're all about creating new solutions. And the way that's done is not just through anecdotal things that occur at the bedside or in the procedural room, but by creating the research and the data to support what we're trying to change.
Our specialty thrives on innovation, so there are always going to be new, exciting things that need to be funded as startups, seed grants, etc. But we also need to be able to promote large-scale trials to validate the things that we do, so we can effectively, go to payers and say, yes, indeed, this is better than more traditional invasive techniques. Now, the foundation certainly doesn't have the money to fund huge trials, but it's been critical in getting trials started.
I think we've seen over the last 50 years what philanthropy can do for our specialty, for patients, for researchers, for mentees, and for physicians out in practice. None of that would be possible without philanthropic support. While we celebrate the past, the SIR Foundation is also committed to supporting the future of interventional radiology. In 2025, we awarded Dr. Wendelin M. Van Buren, a radiologist from the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, the Dr. Scott C. Goodwin Grant for adenomyosis. The funding is providing 2 years of support to expand the testing of the EndoDeep model to institutions outside of the Mayo Clinic. In addition, the SIR Foundation Endowment launched in March at SIR 2025 in Nashville. Research really provides the engine for innovation to develop new therapies to keep IR at the forefront of clinical care. And because this is so important, we've just launched an endowment for the foundation, which is a sustainable funding source to keep this mission alive and viable in the future. The goal is to have this endowment grow over time and to provide funding not for just a single project or a single moment in time, but actually to provide funding for generations of interventional radiologists. Gifts to the endowment, including the first gift given by Dr. Barry T. Katzen, FSIR, and his wife Judith S. Katzen, are now the primary funding source for groundbreaking studies that push the boundaries of interventional radiology.
Establishing an endowment for the SIR Foundation is an important way to allow the foundation to have predictable revenue over time to support the important research and other activities that are really important to our specialty. Rather than having to rely just on annual fundraising, developing an endowment really creates an opportunity for the foundation to have known assets and be able to use those resources.
The SIR Foundation's mission doesn't just extend to research, but also to shaping and supporting the next generation of interventional radiologists through grants and educational opportunities, such as the Grants for Education Medical Students program and the Summer Medical Internship program.
When the program was initially started, we were open to maybe have 3 to 5 students per year. And in 5 years, we have over 50 students that have completed the GEMS Scholars Program, which is fantastic. And more than 90% of them have chosen to go either into interventional radiology or diagnostic radiology.
Our GEMS program has a 98% match rate in IRDR, and our SMIP program has approximately 60% match rate in interventional radiology. In 2025, the SIR Foundation had 6 SMIP awardees across 11 host sites, 10 academic and 1 corporate. We also supported 15 GEMS awardees, worked with 40 speakers and mentors of women. In addition, we presented the first stipends from the Giving Circle for the Advancement of Women.
What I will say is that the biggest benefit was not only meeting professionals in the field, giants in the field, but also being able to interact with my fellow cohort and seeing what the future of interventional radiology looks like.
I was inspired to apply for the SIR Foundation GCA Award. I was actually on maternity leave with my second baby during residency and was looking for a way to try and help me get to an SIR meeting. I had not gotten to go to one. I was actually had a poster presentation accepted 2 years ago, but my baby came early that I had that year and was not able to attend. The GCAW Award has been instrumental in demonstrating for me that IR is a field that is welcoming to women, and I have been fortunate enough to see as soon as coming to SIR that as a woman at the beginning of her career that I'm heard, I'm seen, and that there are people here who I can reach out to for support and that women have a place here.
14 interventional radiology researchers were funded through the SIR Foundation grants in 2025. Each SIR Foundation grant is a stepping stone for IR researchers embarking on groundbreaking innovation. In 2025, the SIR Foundation recognized 12 individuals for their achievements and contributions in the field of interventional radiology. The SIR and the SIR Foundation are aligned in our commitment to high-quality data and research. While the SIR Foundation is empowering researchers, the SIR is providing the tools to bring all interventional radiologists into the act of data collection through our registry, Vertex.
Along with supporting the foundation, I'm very excited that we have now decided to move forward with our Vertex registry. If you think of what's going to be the most important thing for IR going forward, I think it's going to be having the data available to analyze so that we can write the papers and create the guidelines and the measures that we need to survive and grow. And so I encourage everyone to please support Vertex, be a part of the movement, get your hospitals signed up for Vertex, use our structured reports. All of this is to make our profession grow and be stronger. I want to have us to be the reference for all of the things we do. We want to be the content experts. And we want to have the information in our hand to do the studies and ask the questions and answer those questions within our own society.
We look forward to celebrating another year of science and education with you.